Hi everyone, it's Justine here from House of Mahalo. Thank you so much for joining me. So I'm coming on to share a flip through of this gorgeous shabby bundle you see in front of me. It's ready for my shop, so I thought you would like to see all the little bits and pieces. I was working on this a year ago and I have now come back to the project and finished it just this week. So let us start with the shabby envelope bundle first, because this is probably my absolute most favourite part. So all of this will come together. So this is essentially a stack of vintage envelopes which I have individually decorated and put stuff inside the pockets. So the idea for this is it's a slightly different approach to journaling, where this would sit on someone's desk, and when they're ready to do a little bit of journaling, they would open it up and just pull out one of the envelopes and start writing on the stuff that's inside the pockets. And obviously before they do that, this will be a desk decoration. It could be lovely sitting on a shelf somewhere. It's really gorgeous in itself, but each piece can be individually used. Equally, it would make a lovely happy mail. I mean, imagine receiving that in the post from somebody. It would be lovely. So I have got this heart locket on the front here, and I've tied the whole thing together with seam binding. The heart just slips off. It's one of these sort of, it's not a locket, it's just a pendant, but you know, that just comes off. So pop that to one side there. I have a feeling I tea dyed this cream, it was cream or white before, and I think I tea dyed it. I did do that a year ago, so. Anyway, so we'll start with the first envelope. And each of these different things, I have used both my Shabby script and my Shabby botanical kits to do certain things to these envelopes. So here we are. Here's the first one. So we have this itty bitty envelope, and all of the envelopes have some kind of fabric trim, and some of them have some kind of bling on them as well. That was sort of the theme. So here we've got some fabric that I sewed onto book page to turn into a little pocket. And we have these two small journal spots. And what I really like is when that's in the pocket, you can just see letter writing above these pretty roses. But the envelope itself is also open for a few bits and pieces. I think that's everything. So I've got this piece from a book. I've got this, which was just a torn scrap, which is tea dyed, and I did some doily printing on it. And stamping of the Tim Holt stamps, and this piece from one of my kits with the roses. So that looks very pretty like that. So as you can see, that's 5 different journal spots in this one envelope. So if somebody just wanted to write a few notes each day, that would be, you know, that would be a few days worth. Next we have this one. So this one has this type of a bling. I think this came from a snippet roll, and then I did some more over the back here. All of them I just wanted to feel really like textural and just have interesting things. And then I have also stenciled some of the envelopes. So this one actually has a little notebook inside. It's being a bit stubborn, there we go. So I made this from one of my pieces, and then butterflies and labels. And then it's just a series of tea dyed in paper in the middle, and then I've just done a series of scraps. But all of these things can be written on. So there's a little flip out piece there, 3-hole pamphlet stitch, so just a little notebook, but you know, that fitted really nicely inside this one. So yeah, that would give you a whole bunch of journaling. So that's 2 envelopes down. I think there's 6 envelopes in total. So we have this one. So this was a long envelope that I folded in half, and then I decorated both sides. So that's that one. A little bit more of that scrappy and some bling and some papers from my kit, and then bits and pieces from the kit as well. And this one has a series of multi-pockets. So we've got a journal spot there. I've got this piece that came from a book. I think it was an antique book. Not necessarily sure that you could use this for journaling, but if somebody wanted to use it in their projects, they could. So that came out of the front pocket bit there, so that's that one. Then we have another pocket in the back for the Shabby botanical journal cards that I made. Really pretty. So there's 2 pockets there, and then there's another one in the side here, which is for another journal spot. So I won't put all that back in because that'll take a while, but yeah, lots and lots of journaling there. Next envelope we have this one. So I made one of my embellishments from a snippet roll. I turned this into a tuck spot / pocket. These shabby clocks are from the journal boat. I did a bit of stamping and stenciling. So I've got a piece there, very pretty. And I don't know where this was from, it was just in my stash, so I roughed it up a bit to make it look like authentic. It's just a printable, but I don't know where that one comes from. So those are just in there. And then the whole envelope is open for this journal spot, which is essentially somebody's drawing room / bedroom, but it looks like a really nice place for doing writing and reading. So that's that. And I've got my heart locket on the back there. Next envelope, this is probably my favourite in the whole bunch. So there's a series of different fabrics on here. 1, 2, 3 different fabrics. One of the labels from the kit and some little Tim Holtz pieces. I put a bulb pin and a little leaf and key charm here, just for a little bit of bling, and I love the jingle. And then on the back here we've got some more pretty fabric lace. This comes from some vintage packaging thing. It's referencing the Chocolate Guild. Some butterflies and a Tim Holtz piece. And then this one is open at the side here for yet more journal spots. So another of the journal cards. I did this parchment paper, tore it, stenciled it, stamped it. So that's a nice bit of big journaling. And we've also got this antique piece. Is it antique or is it vintage? 1940-41, so I believe that would be vintage. But there's loads of space to write on the back, or you can just admire it for what it is. And of course, because these are envelopes, the really fun thing about them is you can absolutely replace what's inside them. You know, they could have photos in, they could have mementos, souvenirs, you know, all different things. And then the final envelope is this one, so decorated with a page from the kit and some butterflies. Bit of crochet there. Another of the heart lockets, and then I did some crochet and bling. So this is some pearl pieces, and then I glued, this was actually an earring, this little blush bow ribbon. It was an earring, so I chopped off the back of it and super glued that into place. So I just thought that looked really pretty on there. And then this one has this big journal card, page from the kit, and then I put this pretty trim down here, and this is a little heart sparkly. So as you can see, lots of journaling space, and then when the bundle is, you know, put together, it looks really lovely on your desk as well. So that is that one. I'm just going to pop that to one side. I'll put it all back the way it was in a moment. So this whole bundle also comes with this little one sheet wonder project, which is essentially sort of like an ephemera folio pocket thing. So this is made from some, I think it's Stamperia scrapbook paper, label and trim. And then we've got a little pocket here. So I've got a couple of the journal cards. I've lined it with the Shabby script kit. Aren't they lovely? That's that. I have done this little scrappy notepad. It's glued in. It looks sewed, but it's actually glued in. So somebody can write on all these pieces, and then maybe they could put a photo or their own journal spot or something in the back there. And then here we've got a series of different pockets, which I've just popped a bunch of vintage tickets, vellum piece, a piece from sort of like a paper kit, another piece there. All these things can be, you know, turned into things, used in clusters, used for decorating, journaling, etc. I've got a couple of butterfly tea cards, real vintage ones. So yeah, lots of vintage stuff and lots of stuff. Bit of decoration there, Tim Holtz and one of the butterflies. And I've got this antique piece. This is from 1867. I've already turned this into digitals, so now it's ready to go off to someone as a very pretty piece they can use themselves, or there is space on the back to write if they wanted to use it for that. So that's that one. And then finally, it also comes with this notebook slash drawing book. So again, this is from the Shabby script kit with the quill, and I've made it so it looks like it's taped on. Stamperia paper, I think it's the same pad as that, but I will confirm in the links below. And got a little butterfly there. I've done 10 sheets, I believe, of parchment paper. I thought this would be really nice to write on or draw on if you do end up using it as a drawing book or sketchbook or something. And then it's actually got this really pretty lace pocket at the back here, which I made from some scrap card, music sheet, lace and bookplate. I do have a video on how I made this. And we've got another journal card and yet another antique piece. This one is from 1870 something. It also says 1881, so take your pick. I think it's probably 1881. And yeah, oh look at that, it's really grungy on the back. So that can be used in something. And then I've just got another secret butterfly in there. So that is the whole caboodle. I really hope that you have enjoyed seeing it. This is another project that I've done as part of my 12-week experiment of finishing projects. We are about roughly halfway through, and yes, it's really making me get on and finish some stuff, so I hope the people who are following along are finding it useful and enjoying it. But essentially, yeah, it's it's really making me finish all of these really beautiful projects. So as I said, this is all ready for my shop now, so if you are interested in the bundle, please just message me and we can talk about it. Otherwise it will be in my Etsy shop within the next couple of weeks. And as for the kits I used, they are really pretty, so I will leave some links down below in case you want to check them out, in case you want to make your own package of loveliness. So I'll do that. And there is also a freebie, and I'm going to leave a link to that as well. So if you want to use that, be my guest. I hope you enjoy it. And thanks so much. Thanks so much then for watching. And I will be back with more finished projects, more stuff for you. Speak soon then. Bye bye for now.